They aren't here just because of the winds blowing. This is the story of a crisis that has been unfolding, not at the hands of wars or natural disasters, but by the simple act of crossing a border. In the beginning, the border crisis seemed like a distant problem. But as the days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the situation began to escalate. The root cause? A humanitarian crisis and political instability in Venezuela that led to approximately 6 million people fleeing the country. This mass migration wasn't just to neighboring countries. People were making their way to the southern border of the United States, crossing not just one, but multiple borders. The U.S. administration, overwhelmed with the influx, started returning these migrants to Colombia if they had previously resided there. The crisis didn't stop there. It started affecting cities far from the border. New York, Chicago, San Francisco all began feeling the strain of accommodating the sudden influx of migrants in shelters. These cities, already dealing with their own issues, were now grappling with a migrant crisis that was consuming resources at an alarming rate. It's important to note that the migrants weren't just from Venezuela. People were coming from Nicaragua, Cuba, and even as far afield as China, Turkey, India, Nepal, Afghanistan, and Laos. This wasn't just a border crisis anymore, it had become a global issue. The effects of the crisis were felt most acutely by low-income Americans. Resources that were scarce to begin with were now being directed towards handling the migrant crisis. This left many wondering why resources were going towards migrants when they weren't even available for Americans. Yet amidst all the chaos and controversy, there were also stories of resilience and humanity, stories of soldiers risking their lives to rescue migrants crossing the Rio Grande River, stories of communities coming together to support each other in these challenging times. So, where does this leave us? The crisis is far from over, but it's through understanding and acknowledging these issues that we can start to find solutions. It's a long road ahead, but with empathy, understanding, and collaboration, it's a road we can navigate together. Before ending, a gentle reminder to subscribe and hit the like button if you found this content informative. Your support helps in creating more such content that enlightens and engages. And finally, no matter where you are or what challenges you're facing, always remember, happy trails to all.